Hi, everyone. I'm a teacher at DET Practice, and today we're going to practice 5 fill-in-the-blanks questions together. In this question type, you'll see a sentence with a missing word, and you need to choose the correct word from the options. You usually get 6 to 9 questions with 20 seconds for each one. So, how can you answer faster and more accurately? Remember these 5 strategies. Understand the context and keywords, check part of speech, use logical reasoning, look at roots and affixes, and pay attention to fixed collocations. Let's try 5 questions. Question 1. Let's plant a tree as a memorial to our beloved pet. The answer is memorial. First, read the whole sentence. We're planting a tree to remember a beloved pet, so we need a word related to remembering someone or something. Look at the beginning. Mem. This can help us recognize words related to memory or remembrance. Also, as a memorial to is a common fixed expression, so the answer is memorial. Quick tip. When you see a familiar word root, use it to narrow down your answer quickly. Question 2. The architect's plan featured an exquisite glass dome at the top to flood the building with natural light. The answer is dome. Again, read the complete sentence. We're talking about an architect's plan, a glass structure at the top of a building, and natural light coming through it. A dome fits the context perfectly. Notice the word glass and the phrase at the top. These key words give us strong clues. So don't just focus on the missing letters. Use the context and key words around the blank. The answer is dome. Question 3. The animal shelter strives to humanely care for strays until they find a forever home. The answer is humanely. Here, we need to check the part of speech. Look at the sentence. The shelter strives to care for strays. The blank comes before the verb phrase care for, so we need an adverb describing how they care for the animals. Humanely means in a kind and compassionate way. The root is human, and the suffix "ly" often forms an adverb. So we can use both part of speech matching and roots and affixes to get the answer. The answer is humanely. Question 4. Scholastic research in social psychology has revealed significant changes in family relationships. The answer is scholastic. Now, let's use logical reasoning and context. The sentence is talking about research in social psychology. We need an adjective to describe the research. Scholastic relates to education or academic study, so it fits the context. Notice that the blank starts with show. Recognizing the word beginning can help you quickly identify possible words. So the answer is scholastic. Remember, don't choose a word just because the letters look similar. Always check whether its meaning fits the sentence. Question 5. Some people consider New York City to be the financial capital of the United States. The answer is capital. This one is a great example of using context and collocation. New York City is often described as a major financial capital. The phrase financial capital is a common collocation, so if you recognize the phrase, you can answer very quickly. Also, capital fits the meaning of an important center of finance and business. So the answer is capital. So let's quickly review the 5 strategies. Read the complete sentence first. Look for important key words. Check the part of speech. Use roots and affixes, and look for common collocations and logical connections. Most importantly, don't spend too much time on one question. You only have 20 seconds, so use the clues in the sentence and make your best choice. Want more DET practice? Visit DET Practice and start practicing today. You can also try DET Practice free for 3 days. See you in the next lesson.